Hi guys and welcome to Wilde. Today we're here with a Hamburg-based artist, Alith Berndarn, and we're going to be talking about his latest single, Signs. Hi, how are you today?
Hi, I'm actually pretty fine. It's pretty hard, but still pretty fine.
It's
How
Hamburg
about you?
having a heat wave right now.
Like the whole country is on a heat wave. You got like in the whole country, you got around like 30 degrees. So it's a bit a different experience that you're having here right now.
Well, we're actually having a heat wave in the UK as well at the moment. It's like almost
Yeah.
50 degrees, so it
Oh
is.
my God.
It's pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
you were born in Vienna,
Yeah.
and why did you decide to move to Hamburg?
Oh, okay. Well, as you were saying, like I was born and raised in Vienna, but there was like this moment where I just like felt a change was needed. So it was like a mixture of different reasons why I actually moved. So one of the few reasons I actually moved away from Vienna was because I was starting a new position in the online marketing section, and also like because my girlfriend also lived here. So like I had a couple of few reasons to actually move away, and I also like felt a personal change was needed to grow personally and see a different city, experience different people. Yeah, that actually are the reasons.
And what is the music industry like in Hamburg? What's the music scene, shall I say?
The scene is pretty diverse. You actually have a lot of electronic musicians, so like going to like let's say house or the electronica direction. You got a lot of rock bands and punk as well. Few people do hip hop. It's not like we saying that Hamburg has like way more hip hop artists than Berlin, or it's like another level. But like we all already have like our scene, so it's not really like we're saying okay, it doesn't exist, but it does exist.
And how
Yeah.
did you get into music?
I think since I can remember, I was like music was always around me. I remember like I still remember where we actually got like our first CDs and like we're listening to with my parents loud and like I don't know what it was actually. I think fun fact, I think one of the first records we had was like Faithless Insomnia, and this is actually how I actually also got like into house music, and from that moment actually I was always fascinated about it, and then I got like the opportunity to like start producing music, and yeah, that's how actually everything began.
And you're also a visual artist as well. Tell us more about
Yeah.
that. What does that actually include or involve?
Well, when I try to write music, I always like thinking about it on a visual side, meaning like when I write a melody or let's say a chord progression and everything is already ready, um, I felt I felt the urge to like create something visually that actually can um, illustrate the whole thing on what like visually. So I started to like do visual, let's say concept videos, art, art illustrations, and basically like all that conceptual renders you can see or like do. Started to like working on that, got into it, and still like I'm not saying that I know stuff, still a learner in my opinion. Other people tend to say I know a lot, but I tend to stay humble and say like, okay, yeah, I quite know a few things, but let's be honest, I can do even more if I just like tend to learn more. So it's not really like, yeah, I like to like combine music and videos together.
It complements one another, doesn't it? And if you can get
Yeah,
something that you can get more of another level of an experience, it's even more special. And that's what something that I really loved about watching your videos as well.
yeah,
It presents a whole picture, and it really helps you understand the music and why you created that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
it is very you. I think with music videos, obviously music videos are wonderful. I'm personally one of those people that will, as soon as a song comes out, I love watching the video. But obviously with this is more about visuals. It's not even about just a story that goes with the song. This is about the full experience that you get, and really, really wonderful, and one of the reasons you grabbed our attention so much as an artist. And where do you get your inspirations from?
It actually is different. Oh, but like first of all, thank you so much for the kind words about the video. But like getting inspiration is really different. Sometimes I just like watch like music videos from other inspiring artists. Like one of my biggest inspirations, for example, James Blake. It's like what I find fascinating about it is like when he's like doing a video, like getting it created, you just simply like just are engulfed in the whole scenery, and that is what's inspiring me a lot. Like creating something that like is surrounding you, you're like in the thing, and not like be like only there as a viewer. You are experiencing it, and that's like my side, what I try to convey. And like he's like one of those inspirations, but also like I don't know, maybe TV as well, because like we in the family tend to watch TV quite a lot, because like I'm from a multicultural background, and in our background it's pretty common that you're just like starting watching TV all the time. Thankfully, I'm not doing it that much, but like I also get like inspiration from there, but mostly it's like from other artists that I'm actually watching and like enjoying.
And who are the artists that you're listening to like right now? Like 3 names of artists that you're really loving right now.
Most like all the 3. Oh yeah, sure. One is, as I was saying, like James Blake, Bonobo, and Torres. Like these 3 are like those ones that I have to be on my music list, because like those are like the most inspiring artists for me. Maybe like 4th place Jamie XX, but but besides that, like the whole like all of the 3 are like yeah, my inspiration.
And let's talk about your music video for Signs. Where did tell us about the song first? Where did you get the inspiration for the song? How did the song come about?
I actually started to write the whole EP last year, and that was like during the summer times when I was like having a vacational break, and I was I was never into or like the inspiration from the song comes actually from two songs. One is like One Dance from Drake,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is like Having Good Time by Jamie XX and Popcaan. And those two artists, or like those two songs, inspired me that much that I said like, hey, actually I want to do that kind of stuff as well. And I think it actually perfectly fits to the EP that I'm like writing. So this is actually how the whole, let's like say these two were like my reference tracks, so I could just like orientate myself. And about the video itself, I felt like always when I was like uh, listening to the video, no, when I was like listening to the track, um, I don't know, I actually have this kind of nostalgic feeling about vacational, like vacation from the past when you were like around with your parents, or like even like watching all those videos on your old camcorder or whatever you had before. And I always feel like actually I don't know, it triggers you something inside of me, and that's why I actually got like around all these let's say 80s 70s video snippets that I actually like um use and like put them all together to create this experience that I was after.
Amazing, and I 100% get that exact vibe from the
Yeah.
track, and it definitely has the kind of nostalgia about it, which is really great. And what
Yeah.
are you working on next? What have you got coming out next?
Next thing that I'm working is the next track on my EP. It's called Never, and it will be out on the 4th of September. I actually announced it yesterday, so in a month I will get back to you with the new track and the new video, of course.
Please do.
It's more of a, let's say, it goes into the housey direction, not really into this let's say mid-tempo future pop section. So I'm curious what you think about it. I'm also curious what all my fans will say about it. I'm happy that it's already almost done. So few things have to be done, or that's like the next step. And of course, like writing on music, since I like to what I try to do is like write every day, or like work on something minimum like 30 minutes, and that's it. The longer it takes, the worse it gets. So I keep it like really terse. So yeah, I'm working on stuff, and I'll keep you updated.
Well, we're very excited to hear about your new single, and we'll be sure to share it all over our socials as soon as it comes out. So please do let us know when it does. And we have one more question here, because I feel like this is a global issue, that it's relevant right now and it has to be asked. Obviously, COVID has affected absolutely everybody. And how has it affected your music, or has it affected how you've been creating?
Thankfully, it did not really affect me a lot. Since I'm not working full time on music, like I'm not a full time musician, so it's not really that I was like, even though it sounds a bit dumb, but I was not really scared about it, because like I'm like not obliged to like perform all the time, because like I'm working full time, and that's like how I actually got a bit more relaxed. Of course, it's a bit of a stress, because it's a whole different scenario. Nobody could have like imagined, let's say in March, that it's gonna stay that long, or like keep on. It's like it is still going on. So on the first side, it was not really a big shock, but it's a stressful period, because like you don't know what comes next, or like when the whole thing gets normal, or becomes normal. You don't know about that, but we just like do our stuff, and thankfully are able to work, because unfortunately a lot of my colleagues, I heard about it, lost their jobs, or like those ones who are actually working full time on music, like in the music industry, and don't have any kind of income at all. So I'm actually pretty thankful that I'm like able to work on my music as well, but not feeling that much of an effect on me from COVID. Yeah.
It's really great to hear, and it's really nice to hear somebody who's trying to find gratitude in this very unfortunate situation, and who's still kind of powering through and creating through it, and trying not to kind of affect you as much as it could. Like you said, a lot of your colleagues have been affected quite badly.
Yeah.
And it's important to try to keep positive in this instance.
When I was just like also like one of those reasons why I tend to I oriented myself to release like a nostalgic video on Science, and not like, let's say, a modern version of it, because like we all already like seeing like all this stuff, like please stay home, stay safe, and whatever. That's okay, totally okay, but I actually wanted to like create a moment where people actually can like be on another period of time, or just like enjoying like the 3 minutes, and then like not thinking about any that kind of stressful moment, just like enjoying it, and relax themselves.
That's such a lovely note to finish on as well. And I absolutely recommend everybody to go and check out the music video for Signs. It will be linked down below alongside all of the socials or any relevant information about Alith. So please do go and check it out. And it's been lovely having you on, and really hope that we can have you back on again, maybe on your next release, or maybe when the EP comes out.
I'll keep you updated. It was a really nice talk, and we'll see you soon.